Hey YouTubers, Grimmy here, and today I'm taking a look at Transformers Prime Arms Micron Smokescreen. Takara is actually releasing Smokescreen first, but they're doing it as a knockout repaint, which I guess will work for now. Thankfully, I've just heard that Hasbro is going to be giving us a Smokescreen in the Beast Hunters line, and it looks like it'll have removable armor, so he'll look like on the show, which is great news. Anyway, Smokescreen's box is everything you would expect from an ARMS Micron Deluxe. You got the very nice CGI on the front, picture of his vehicle mode, his Micron, noting him as 26, and then you got here images of his Micron, how it transforms, and its specs. There. This side has images of Smokescreen transforming. As you can see, he's just a knockout repaint basically, but still looks pretty good. And his technical data. And on the back, your usual image of Smokescreen holding a bunch of Microns, and oddly enough, he's actually using one of the AMWs, which is great. Another image of Smokescreen's Micron, how it fits with the vehicle mode. Image of everything you're getting in that box: the Smokescreen, his Micron, and his decal sheets. So without further ado, let's get this guy opened up and see how he looks. Okay, now we got Smokescreen opened up out of his packaging and in his vehicle mode. We'll take a quick look at him without his decals. As you can see, he's just a flat out white car. But it is a nice shiny, almost silvery plastic, so it's a very pearlized white. So it's not going to be a flat white, it's going to be a bit of a grayish, but it has a nice shine to it. So, okay, I'm going to get this guy all stickered up, and let's have a look at him. Okay, before we get to Smokescreen himself, let's take a look at his little Minicon, or Micron double S, which I'm just guessing his name is, or S2, I'm not sure. But, yeah, I mean, he's got a very G1 DevCon vibe to him, at least in his sculpt. And if they do a blue version of him, I'm going to definitely think it's a micro-sized DevCon. The head sculpt is nice. You can see it's got a real nice head sculpt. Body's done very well. Lots of detail on this guy. And for transformation, just fold out the wings, move the legs like this, flip it out, and you got this nice little bird. Well, it's supposed to be a crossbow, but as you can see, it looks very bird-like. Okay, but anyway, enough of him. Let's just get on to Smokescreen. As you can see, Smokescreen looks pretty good in his vehicle mode. We'll sticker it up. Got those Screamin' 38s on the side. Yeah, it's nice how they got two decals to actually work together. You know, somewhat like Rep Labels did with Knockouts set, but yeah, Takara did a pretty good job with the decals. They're nice and chromy. Seem to be on pretty good. Got decals for the headlights. Got all the blue details and all the red. All in all, pretty good job. For a quick comparison, let's get him on with his mold mates Knockout, who's covered in repro labels. And just for another comparison, we'll use RID Hotshot, who's a repaint of the RID Bumblebee mold. So as you can see, it actually goes pretty well with that. You know, not much else to say. It's basically a repaint of Knockout with a redone back piece. Like, all the retooling is on two pieces on the legs, or what will be the legs, on the back of the bumper, the spoiler, you know, the rear of the car. As you can see, that's completely tooled different. I guess without further ado, let's get Smokescreen transformed and ready to go. And a quick peek at Smokescreen's robot mode without any decals. As you can see, very bare, very basic, but actually very Prowl-like. I know a lot of people have been saying that, so yeah, I agree with them. Maybe we could get some Prowl labels for this guy. Okay, let's get him all stickered up. Okay, now that we got Smokescreen in his robot mode, you can see where he kind of deviates from his show model. You know, it's a little bit more obvious that he's a repaint of Knockout, unfortunately, but it's still pretty nice. I mean, sure, there are some flaws, but, you know, he works out. I mean, and that head sculpt, that is nice. That is well done. Say what you like about the figure, he has really got a nice head sculpt. Unfortunately, no light piping since those eyes are painted. That's a shame, but you know, I can live with that. Now, speaking of Knockout, here we do have him. A little quick comparison. As you can see, it's the same mold, just colored differently and got a new head. And some new, well, not even new feet, just new heels. Which isn't even noticeable in this form. But yeah, it's not bad. I mean, he's workable. Articulation's obviously the same as Knockout. You got the ball jointed head, which is kind of hard to move with the way his body is. You have shoulder joints, elbow joints, bicep swivel, ball jointed hands, so you get all the motions there. No waist, ball jointed hips, thigh swivel, knees, and toe articulation. So he's pretty posable. And he has a little swivel here too, due to his the way his body is. Now his Micron can easily fit into his hand. Or it's supposed to fit easily into his hand. Yeah, there we go. Okay, not so easily, but yeah, it fits. Get him in a nice pose so he can use it. Yeah, he can use that, fire his weapon, which is good that they gave him one. Another popular use for this Micron is to actually pop them on the back and give Smokescreen a reasonable facsimile of the wings. And this does draw his arms a little bit more inward, but that's nice. I guess most will like to switch these around so the red is actually facing front, but all the same, this works out pretty well. Yeah. And for a quick size comparison, let's see how he looks next to Hotshot. And we'll give her with other Autobot RC. So you can see he fits in pretty well, and will be a nice filler until the Beast Hunter's Smokescreen comes out. But with the Beast Hunter Smokescreen being announced, it's kind of hard to recommend this guy for the 35 that he's going for. And it's a shame that it came out that way, but well, actually not even that late. It came out a couple months ago. But if you got this guy, don't feel bad about having him. He's still a really good figure. And like I said, he'll fill the collection pretty nicely until the Beast Hunters version comes in. And you never know, if that armor isn't removable, this one might be the preferred choice anyway. So I hope you guys have enjoyed the review. I'll talk to you another day. Take care, bye-bye, have fun, and see you later.